Hello, it's Marty, aka Mr. Online Reviewer, and today I'm going to be unboxing the Insta360 new AI powered 4K webcam. It's come in a little box. It's actually very nicely presented, and I've been really excited for this. It got delayed when I ordered it by a few days. I don't think that's the company. I think that's Royal Mail. They're on strike all the time at the moment. But yeah, so I want to do like a short little review, straight to the point, and show you my first experience with it. So first things first, we're going to open this up. I'm going to open it, and I have to admit it's actually much smaller than I thought it was going to be, but it's actually really, it feels really nice. It feels sturdy, and this head is it's very what's the way to pull it? It's very smooth with the way it moves. I'm really excited to actually get this powered up and see how it performs. But yeah, this is the little webcam, and if you can open it up right here. That extends so you can put it on top of your keyboard. But yeah, it's got some weight to it, so you can tell it's not some cheap rubbish. But yeah, so inside the box as well, let's just get this out. Oh, let's just get this. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to open it up. This all feels very premium, by the way. There's nothing about this feels cheap. Okay, so we have. Let's just get all of this out. Okay, so we've got the USB. This plugs in to the webcam on your computer, and this plugs into the USB bit, and then you plug it into your computer as well. You've got your instructions, and there was something else. Here it is. And these are your focus, alignment, camera plate things. I've never actually used these before, so it'll be interesting to see. My current setup is these little cameras here, which are basically I think kind of like the top of the range that you can get so far, but they're not the best in lighting situations, and this is why I've kind of gone for this camera. Well, I'm hoping it meets expectations. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this hooked up and then come back to you, and hopefully actually recording from my computer with this bad boy. Okay, so we just plugged it in, and one of the cool things that happened was around the border a blue light came on. It's currently off right now. I'm going to turn it on in a minute. And the camera just pointed downwards, which tells us that it's in privacy mode. So that's a really nice touch. Very happy with that. So I'm just going through the little instruction book here, and it's telling me that I should be downloading the Insta360 link control. The link is on page 2 of the book, found at the bottom, installing the link controller. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to click download and wait for that to finish, and yeah, just continue. Okay, so I've just installed the connector, and it instantly turned on. You can see a green light around it, and if you look at my screen, it started tracking. It instantly like found me in the picture, and it started tracking. So what's quite cool is that the software is actually guiding us. So it's telling me to click to turn on, off, auto tracking. So I'm going to click next. And then this one is click to turn on, off whiteboard mode. This will respond to markers displayed on the whiteboard. Next is click to turn off on overhead mode for capturing perfectly level top-down views with overhead stand. That's a really nifty feature. Next is click to turn on off desktop mode. Okay, and then the gesture controls. Already I can actually tell I'm a bit overexposed right now, but I'm going to play with the settings shortly. So we've got gesture controls. What's really nice is that this software is guiding me through everything. I love it when softwares guide you through and it tells you what to do. So auto tracking. So if I just go like that, use gestures to control for link convenience. So that's auto tracking. So that's the palm. Okay. I'm not sure. Hold on. Let's just do this. Okay, so if you hover over it, oh, so it's telling me not to cover my face. So if I go like that, oh, something's happening with the camera. Hold on, let me play and then we'll come back. Okay, so I'm kind of adjusting to the auto tracking. So if I go like that, it's going to detect it. And then if I move my head like that, you can see the camera slightly adjusting. Okay, there you go. You can see it's, and that's pretty cool. That's cool. Then when you click the auto tracking button, let me just, which is this here, this is what happens. So we go like that and it follows me. And then it goes like that and it follows me. And if I just go a bit more like that, that's pretty cool. Okay, that's cool. So with the whiteboard mode, unfortunately, I don't have a whiteboard to hand right now. But the way this works is you would click this button and then you would get your two focus plates and you would pull it on each end of the whiteboard, and then it will focus and follow and know where the whiteboard is, and it will also track you as well. Right, so I've just zoomed in and now I'm playing with like the gimbal control and image settings and stuff. So this is currently at 1280 by 720. Let's change it to 1920 by 1080 and we'll just get zoom in. So you can see I've become a little less pixelated. And this is the furthest you can zoom in, and the auto tracking is, hold on, let's turn that on. The auto tracking is actually still on. So you can see it's automatically moving and it's quite a nice smooth move. So it's quite subtle. Let's go ahead and change it to 380/40 by 216. And there you have it. So that's actually, the detail on that is really nice, and I've not got any lighting on or anything right now, so it's doing a really good job. Okay, so this is something that I absolutely love that I've just discovered. So on the control here, instead of like touching the camera with your actual hand and positioning it, you can use this and it will automatically start moving it, and you can see the actual head is moving based on this controller. That is so handy to use. So if I'm just going to move it here, okay, because I usually have my camera approximately here. And then if we just scroll up a bit, and you can use on your mouse, if you have a little scroller thing, you can use that to zoom in and out, okay? So if I zoom out a little bit and then move it, oh, wrong way, move it this way, boom, and that is perfect for me. And then you can preset the position by doing this and just say position 1, and then if you want to, you can save lots of different positions. So I'm just going to move it all the way there, and then we're going to do a second position. So if we just go to position 1, it switches us to position 1, position 2, okay, 1. That's so cool. Okay, so I'm now on my computer. I'm actually recording directly using Insta360 Webcam. I'm just going to switch to Manycam. So I use Manycam to record and control all of my video cameras. Although I think you can do this with the controller, there's certain things like I can't blur out my background, for example, with the Insta360 software. When you close the Insta360 tab, it opens up this toolbar here. Oh, you can't see it. Let me just change to this. There we go. Okay, I need to adjust my camera because I've changed it now. But yeah, so it opens up this, I don't think you can see it. Yeah, there we go. It opens up this toolbar right here, and then you can select all the other things. I really like this. I need to play around with it a lot more. It's got things like anti-flicker, tracking speed, autofocus, manual focus. I think with the manual focus, I was playing around with it and I was trying to get a blur background like what you can see here, like slightly blur, but it was making me too blurry. You've also got high dynamic range and yeah, all sorts. Now you can change all the exposure, white balance and everything, and create your own presets with that if you wanted to. The gimbal control is really cool. We've already been through that. And yeah, so you've also got your toggle shots. So if I click, let me just go back to me, if I click on this will zoom, and again it's got the auto tracking on like this. If I go to 1, it'll go back to the default. I'm not sure why it's done. Oh, let me just try and Is this it? We're still playing around. I'm still trying to... Why is this not going back to... There we go. Okay, cool. There, and now it's gone back. Okay. One downfall I can see by using the auto tracker is in my videos, I don't really... Let me go... Oh, wrong one. I don't really like having my door in the background. So and it's a very tight shot that I need. So let me... There we go. Okay, so it looks like we've got some placement issues still. I need to really play around with it. But yeah, so I don't really like having my door in the shot. So if I accidentally go like that, let's say I'm moving around in my chair, then it's going to move and start showing that. So I don't know if the auto tracking would be the best option for me. Let's just go back into... How do we get into... Oh, back here. And click position 1. There we go. Position 1. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. So I can be talking like this, but I guess on this shot I can actually change it to no tracking, so there's always that. But it seems when I first opened up Manycam, it was crashing a bit, and then after 3 goes, it stopped crashing, and now it's all working fine. So I'm not sure if that's a problem with Manycam or if it's a problem with Insta360, but overall, not too bad. And if I just change this camera to my other one, I've got all my composure levels and everything, but we just change it back here. I actually prefer the look of Insta360. It looks a lot clearer with this camera. The lighting, and this is the camera I was originally using, is quite dark, and this is kind of the best I can get it in this sort of environment. Now if I turn on my camera, let me turn on my lighting. Okay, so I've just turned on my studio lighting, and if we just go back here, you can see now I am partially colorblind, so please excuse if this isn't entirely accurate. But this actually looks a lot nicer. My skin complexion looks great, if you can see it beyond my bushy beard, and overall the background behind me looks a lot flatter, a lot nicer. And I can, if I wanted to, just open up here, go to image settings, and I can change the contrast. I can make the contrast, let me just go here, like so it becomes a bit more contrast, or I can increase the sharpness, etc. But I actually really like it like this, just out the box. I'm pretty simple when it comes to my recording and what's not. But yeah, this actually looks really good. And if I just compare it to this, you can see actually it just doesn't look, the colors just don't pop as much. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this so far. I'm gonna have to see how it goes, but ultimately what I'm really happy with as well is the blur quality. With my other camera, I don't know why, but you can see the blur, this is the exact same blur settings, is attacking like my glasses and other things, whereas on this it's not it's attacking this wire, but I don't wear my headphones when recording usually. So yeah, I'm really happy with this, and my microphone looks good. Yeah, I'm super happy. What's cool as well with the preset settings and the gimbal is that you can create custom presets and also assign whether or not that preset is automatic tracking or not. So that's definitely something I want to play around with a lot more. But overall, I'm really happy. I'm really happy with this. I think the quality is great. The presets, wrong camera, the preset settings are fantastic. It looks better than my current setup, so that's nice. And I love how small the actual camera is. It's not clunky, it's not anything. It's just very small, very nice, and I love the privacy mode as well. Anyway, this is going to conclude my review. It went on a bit longer than I even wanted it to go on to. I just wanted to show the unboxing and kind of like how I've set it up and why I've gotten it and stuff like that. So thanks for watching. I'll leave a link below if you want to check it out, and I'll see you next time.